Hello, legends, anytime, anywhere. Zach of SomeDudePlays.com. Just some dude who likes to play video games here for part 140 of Fire Emblem Three Houses. So last video we started our free day, did a couple of quests. Off screen I went and bought out what I needed from the eastern and southern merchants. Don't need to pick anything from the secret shop I unlocked. And I also went, made sure everything was good, and I sold all the bullions and large bullions I had, along with actually repairing all my rusted weapons. So let's go talk to the gatekeeper here and do our rounds.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not exactly. Ah, so you're meeting up with the reinforcements. Well, you can leave guarding this place to me. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Well, we've already seen one person who's suspicious in our last cutscene. But yeah, I'm just going to keep saying this, but that gatekeeper is one of the best non-player characters. So, Sylvain?
AOL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, I really do not want to go there.
And we want why not?
That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up somewhere cold, man, it's gonna be rough. Though, I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
As the saying goes, we know what's gonna happen. Excerpts, okay. Yeah, so I'm just quickly running up the right side here. Checking everything.
Okay.
So this is mostly a run around, seeing how everything is here. And there's no reason to go down to the graveyard.
You know,
Found someone suspicious, but doesn't elaborate. Now, I've already talked to Gilbert, so I don't need to again. Let's just head south and talk to Sateth and make our way around.
Reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Oh, definitely, because the foreshadowing and flags are just waving.
Say now, Professor. To the north of Garreg Mach lie the territories of the Karen and Galatea houses, former lords of the kingdom. Even though their territory is being nibbled at by the Empire, they are still clinging to their neutrality. Since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has no incentive to attack them with any real strength.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Anything can happen. Okay, yeah. So just check over here for items. Yeah, I really have a lot to fix up here. Poor girl. Village burned down. And you know what? Scanning anything new might not work, so scan. Yep, everything's already been done. I was just checking on that. But as always, take the chance to look everywhere. Oh, that is evil.
what?
Oh, good, I could grab it. I thought they were going to block me from grabbing that item. But yeah, that would have been totally evil, just putting it up and leaving it just out of reach. Be a pretty big bad move. Okay, so yeah, we'll go down south here.
Professor.
Go around and come down the center. So I went and checked with
If we can take back the kingdom, we'll recover our soldiers. And some food and supplies too, I bet. Most importantly of all, there are people in the kingdom waiting for our help. Even His Highness understands that. I'm sure of it. Yet, he wants to take on the Empire despite all that. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fighting Edelgard anymore?
Yeah, so I checked and none of these questions affect your relationship with Annette. No support points up, no support points down from what I could see. Of course, I don't know what goes on in the game code, so I can't say 100%, so...
But if not, then why?
I just say that's not true because, well, you know, deep down inside, Dimitri's still the serious leader, not this maniac monster. Caledonian Guard.
By the way,
Hey,
the kingdom capital or the imperial capital? I don't know which is the right way. If we tried to take on the Empire like this, would we really stand a chance? With House Fraldarius under attack, they probably can't spare many soldiers. On the other hand, if we did manage to take the imperial capital, the war would be over. I'm no good at thinking through this kind of complicated stuff.
yeah, but the thing is, right now you're being attacked in a pincer movement. You go in the Imperial capital, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place because your allies are your back or sieged and can't help you.
Ugh, so hungry. I won't be able to train if I don't get some food in me. I used to eat until I was full, but nowadays, I can't even get seconds. Aren't reinforcements supposed to be joining us soon? I hope they bring food along with them. I still want my little sis to live in the town here, but there's no point if we can't even feed her.
Yep. But yeah, that's showing how the logistics are going with the army right now.
Gotta clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing, dust the library.
Do you need any help?
No, this is my job. Lady Rhea herself gave it to me. Even if Lady Rhea's not here right now, I still gotta do my duty. Like you gotta have other stuff you ought to be doing, yeah?
Yeah, so Cyril is still doing his job.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it.
Yeah.
I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. Though the thought of working hard for it does sound like quite a pain.
Okay. Now, let's do our gardening and harvest. Ooh, fruit of life, nice. Let's do green flower seeds and cultivate with Pegasus. Ooh, that's going to be a really good harvest when I get the chance with everything that showed up. Now, I've already gone to the second floor of the dorms and checked all the dorm rooms, and there's no new items there.
ALL, the Valley of Torment? What kind of a name for a place is that?
A place on fire!
Sounds scary. Do I really have to go with you? Hey, here's an idea. Maybe let the recluse stay home and hold the fort.
You're not getting out of it that easily, Bernie.
Professor, since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
Not the right kind of analogy, but it is still a good analogy. So that's part of your charm for support points.
I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
Yep. Okay. Now, 1 AM to grab here. Insect larva. And you know what? We'll go to the training hall because I'll see who can have a fun little fight while we're there. And talk to Felix.
Huh? I'm steeling myself to see my father again. I can't stand that old man.
You really hate him.
Yes, I do. Above all, I hate the crazed nonsense that comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, Felix really has a chip on his shoulder. Lance's.
It seems Arianrode, one of the kingdom's sturdiest fortress cities, has fallen to the Empire. It looks like Count Rowe didn't resist, and switched sides to the Empire straight away, repaying all that the royal family has done for him with betrayal. How shameful.
Wow, things are really going up. Advanced Lance, so I'm going to do a quick save. And Ingrid. Yeah, I'll send out Ingrid, so I'm just going to save before I do this. And we'll send Ingrid in. Hopefully she does good.
Nice try. My
Good.
duty is your death.
First one done.
Too slow.
Well, I'm happy she's dodging
My
everyone.
duty is your death.
Next round. First hit.
I shall not
Good.
stray.
Next.
Nice try. My duty
So
is your
now I
death.
just need to heal up for the finals. Always be at max HP for the finals because that's where things will go wrong.
You took me lightly.
And Ingrid did it. I'm really happy about that. Yes, I got a Silver Lance Plus. Ooh, that is going to be a really good weapon. Yeah, so I'll check the sauna in a bit because before I do any teaching, learning, I'll jump in there to see if I can do a really good job and get some bonus experience points for the skills. Now let's talk to Leonie.
You're not a teacher anymore, and we're not your students, but everyone still calls you Professor. Is there something you'd rather be called?
Yep. Call me by my name.
Oh? Alright then, I'll call you... Ugh, nope, sorry, can't do it. Too weird.
And there's our support point. Support point. One more place. Yeah, nothing here. Okay. So... check to the right because I've done the left. I'll come around and talk to Hilda. It's always worth it to check for items. They are so nice to get. Now into the dining hall after.
I heard we're headed to the Valley of Torment. I'm not exactly thrilled. That place is supposed to be really, really hot. Just the thought of it makes me uncomfortable.
You want to stay here?
Oh, that... who names a place...
Sorry. It's probably the other one. I'm bound to mess up one every now and then. So, no one to talk to over here except for the meals.
Right. This is all a bit troubling, isn't it? The people from the kingdom seem to be of two minds as well. Can we really plan to fight when we're this unsure of ourselves?
Oh, definitely. Maybe fighting will actually help.
You think once we're face to face with the enemy, it might help us band together? I hope so.
Yep.
I don't know about everyone else, but heading to the Empire seems like a good idea to me. The search for Lady Rhea will be so much easier if we can just get the Empire out of the way. I suppose Dimitri might still pose a problem, though. He seems so fixated on the Imperial capital,
Yeah.
but I get the feeling he's not even sure what he wants anymore.
Oh, totally forgot to talk to Shamir there. Just walked right by her. Well, we'll talk to Alois and then we'll go over to her.
The kingdom doesn't seem to have clear goals holding them together. Different people have different priorities. The situation right now is difficult, but at times like this, you have the opportunity to really shine, eh, Professor? You're in charge. Show them what you're made of. I'll do what I can to help.
Vote for Byleth, King of Fodlan. At least that's kind of what Alois is alluding to.
It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions too.
Not happening.
But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
And the area we're picking them up from isn't the best to take your food through.
There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant. Capture anyone who seems suspicious.
And as always, alright, I will.
I'm glad you understand. I'm counting on you.
Okay. So, just run north. Because we have Flayn to talk to.
Say now.
And we'll finish off the monastery.
Concur.
And then jump to floor 2.
It has been only 5 years, yet so much has changed. Half of the kingdom has fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it.
That is a good point. It's true, it's just like it was all those years ago.
Indeed. I gazed up at this same sky with Mother and Father. It does not feel so long ago at all. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
Isn't that an interesting little piece?
It has been only...
Oh, yeah. I don't want to get rid of that rare item index quite yet. And Hanuman is right here. Just letting everything load a bit.
Well then, the monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news. When we first returned here, I was unsure what we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, really?
Now, Dimitri will go first.
Go away.
Still the same.
It is imperative that we regroup with those who continue to resist. Most importantly, we must join up with the Feldarius family. If we do, our ability to reclaim the kingdom capital is ensured. We should aim for this outcome, rather than focusing our efforts on the imperial capital. This seems to me the best strategy at present.
Yeah, you never want your enemy in your homeland at your back. If they take back the kingdom, then they just have to worry about the Empire, nothing else.
But I feel what His Highness feels. His hatred, his anger, so keenly, as if it were my own. So I find it difficult to oppose his wishes.
The other thing is running to attack the Empire right away might be a good and surprising move if they don't expect it.
I have lived inconspicuously these past 5 years, so as not to be discovered by the Empire. To be able to finally return to the monastery again is overwhelming. I hope that our brothers and sisters who ran far away will also return one day.
Yeah, but this whole area here has to really be fixed. Yeah, we'll start here. Just to see if there's a hidden owl feather again. Nothing. Okay. We'll have a chat with Caspar, head to the library, and then end on Catherine.
We weren't related by blood, but Randolph was still my uncle. Seeing him end up that way was... Never mind. It's nothing.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I don't need your sympathy. It's not like I had any real connection with him anyway. But Dimitri's methods... I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he never trusted me, being born in the Empire and all.
Yeah. Caspar actually knew the guy.
Really?
So that's kind of hard hitting and makes you realize how serious everything is getting. But we already know we were going to be fighting everyone.
The Valley of Torment. I'd heard of it, but I never expected to go there. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
It sounds painful.
That is an interesting point. The name does seem to suggest that.
Yep.
Could I trouble you?
And it involves hot floors.
ALL, the Valley of Torment, lies on the border of 3 noble territories. The kingdom's Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphno family. Incidentally, the Galatea family was originally an offshoot from the Daphno family.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't let you go up to the 2nd floor here.
Well, Valley of Torment. Valley of Torment.
Something wrong?
I once read a book full of legends surrounding ALL, but I can't seem to remember. I feel there's something dreadful I'm forgetting.
And she's going to remember maybe just in time to save our asses, or a bit too late for that. But that's how things go. Yeah, still just does that little thing.
Gilbert was a knight to the royal family of Fargus? What was a man like that doing in Garreg Mach, I wonder? Who knows? Whenever I try to ask about it, he'd change the subject and avoid giving a proper answer.
Yep. Well, of course, he was running away from his family for some odd reason. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the left room here, check it. Nothing.
Strategically speaking, our best move is probably to head for the kingdom capital.
Yep.
Though, I think it's more likely that Lady Rhea is in the Empire, so I would not object to taking the fight directly to Edelgard. There are no right or wrong answers in war.
And that's the
What do you
truth.
think we should do? I hope with the goddess's guidance, we can make the right choice.
Well, actually, you never know the right or wrong answer until after it's been made. Yeah. Keep thinking there's something there from that globe. And nothing here. Okay. So let's warp on down to the stable. Okay, so I will end the video here, and next time we'll start by finishing off, well, starting the next quest we have there. I believe I already have the item. Okay, so we'll save. And this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com. If you've liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, visit SomeDudePlays.com. And remember, we are all legends, so have a great day, everyone.